Hey everyone, I've got one car this week and there's enough to talk about where just this one car will be the focus of this video. This video is kind of about the idea of low, mid, and high. This is a Pagani Huayra. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's not the easiest word to say. Pagani has pretty much made two cars, the first being the Zonda, which was made for like almost 20 years. And then the Huayra came out maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now, the Huayra in Diecast is what I'm going to focus on. Yes, you can buy some resin models, but my philosophy is always buying Diecast over resin. It's a case-by-case basis, but usually if there's a good Diecast with opening parts, that's what I defer to. So for this car, the low end is made by Motormax, which maybe is a $30 to $50 car, which really doesn't interest me. I try to avoid having the low-end mass-produced stuff in my collection at this point. The good stuff, of course, is offered by Autoart, which has a retail of about $300. And to be honest, I spend $300 on a car maybe once or twice a year, and it really needs to be something special. So that leaves this car in the middle. This is by Welly. It's their GT Autos line, which is pretty good. We've got some photo-etched decals. We've got metal brake rotors. And we've got pretty good simulated carbon fiber. I think overall this is a pretty good car. The rear flaps, as you saw, open. The front flaps open. One of my flaps on this side doesn't open very smoothly, but what can you do? Now this car retails for about $150 or so. It's offered in China for like $119. I lucked out and got it from a US seller who had more than one for about $88. And I feel like at this price point, this is kind of the winning combination. I really don't think the Autoart is that superior. I think maybe on the Autoart, maybe the front actually opens. This it does not. So that's probably the main difference, I'd say. Engine details kind of hard to see, but pretty good. We've got metal struts that hold everything up in the back, which again is the kind of thing you'd expect on a Autoart. You have a working spring suspension. Again, a nice detail that you might not expect at this price point. The shut lines I feel are pretty good. The doors open and close smoothly. So you have to ask yourself, is the Autoart worth, in my case, 3 to 4 times as much? I don't think so. I think this displays very nicely. I think at full retail of $159, it is much more questionable. But at under $90, this is pretty hard to beat. And again, it's the kind of situation that reminds me of, Hot Wheels, where, there was a low, a mid, and a high of Hot Wheels. And I found the Elites were always the best bang for the buck. So in the diecast world, there are just times where it's such a popular car, you get a variety of manufacturers at a variety of price points with varying detail. And I just find going through the middle option always works out best. So that's this week's video, just one lonely car. I've got a couple more videos to do of some new cars coming, so I'll go back to 2 cars a week. So hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon.